But recently looked at the satellite picture, and indeed the northeast of the UK is currently the sunniest place. So Northumberland, parts of the borders, eastern Scotland into Dumfries and Galloway, seeing some sunshine, a few glimpses for parts of Northern Ireland too, and fairly uniform temperatures as well. Very light winds, not really shifting the cloud anywhere. And in fact, over the next few days, probably Wales southwards, the weather isn't going to change, maybe even over the next 4 or 5 days. So on a positive note, if you're doing anything, clearing out the garden, perhaps getting stuff out of the attic, need clearing, it's actually not bad weather. It's not too cold, and it's not going to rain. So let's have a look at the details for tonight. Well, there will be some subtle differences because the cloud will break, and where the cloud breaks, we could see some mist and fog forming, for example, in the southeast. So some of those patches will be on the dense side, and also some clearing skies across the northeast and the east of the UK could lead to just a little bit of ground frost. But as you've just seen, the temperatures aren't particularly low. So let's focus on the rush hour tomorrow morning then. Temperatures in London around about 6 degrees. This is what we expect during the daytime. This is 8 o'clock in the morning, so very mild morning. A bit of patchy frost to the east of the Pennines, where the skies would have cleared during the course of the night. Across Scotland, the weather's already changing. We'll focus on that in just a moment. Across Northern Ireland, it's cloudy, temperatures of around about 5 degrees Celsius, light winds as well. That high pressure's still in charge of the weather across the country. 5 degrees for Aberystwyth and 6 degrees for Cardiff as well, and very little sunshine across the southwest as well. So the morning's looking pretty mild. It's dry for most of us, and it's not that bad essentially. So the details then through the afternoon, we'll see glimpses of sunshine appearing here and there, but to the north the weather will start changing. In fact, later on Tuesday into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we'll see some heavy rain getting into Scotland and strong gusty winds. It's this little area of low pressure that will swoop across Scotland. Tight isobars, of course, for a time means stronger winds. So early on Wednesday, strong winds across Scotland up to gale force. Heavy rain for a time in the northwest. But to the south of that, Birmingham and London, it stays dry. But just a reminder of those strong winds across Scotland. For example, in Edinburgh, you could almost double that wind speed of 30 miles an hour, 50, maybe 60 mile an hour gusts to come. So essentially, it's not actually looking too bad for most of us.